Hey guys, it's Jason. I hope you're doing well. So, look what's behind me. Today's video. Okay, we're going to go over the 2020 MLB stat predictions. Okay, I'm going to do some offensive and some pitching. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the NL and the AL predicted league leaders in home runs, RBIs, batting average, and stolen bases. And then I'm going to do wins, strikeouts, ERA, and saves. All right, for the pitchers. I put my most recent videos in the description down below, so take a look at them. And I hope you enjoy this. And by the way, if you're a baseball fan, this channel is for you. If it's your first time, make sure you click that subscribe button. If you enjoy baseball videos, click the subscribe and the bell next to it, because I put new videos out at least twice a week. So for your enjoyment. Okay, before I get to the stats, I also want to give a non-baseball related topic. As pretty much everybody knows, I want to give a heartfelt condolences out to the Bryant family for the loss of Kobe Bryant, and everyone else on his daughter Gia, and everybody else. Condolences to everybody else, families, for the loss of their loved ones on that helicopter yesterday. That was a tragic happening, tragic event. And he's one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game. And he'll be missed. He was loved, and his impact, on and off the court, were tremendous. And he was an outspoken advocate for equality as well. So I know that meant a lot to people. And he was great. And he built the Mamba Children's Academy, Training Academy. He was giving back as much to the great sport that was so good to him. And so again, I want to send my love and condolences to the Bryant family and all the other families as well. And I also want to give a shout of respect to Mark Cuban. You may or may not have heard this, but he he proclaimed yesterday that no Dallas Maverick player from this moment on will be wearing number 24 again, as a sign of respect for Kobe Bryant. So much respect, Mr. Cuban. That was a class move. And if for any reason, please help me make this video go viral, because I want everybody to know that he did that. And so it was a really classy gesture. And obviously, if you enjoy the video, share it with everybody as well. But for that reason alone, just for this, I want everybody to know that he did that. That was really cool. So anyway, with that, let's get to the good stuff. Got my trusty pad right here. Let's see what we got going. All right. Home run leaders first. National League. A lot of familiar names. Cody Bellinger, 45. American League. Giancarlo Stanton with a bounce back year with 44. I can actually see a lot of players between 40 and 45 this year. A lot more than last year. I could even see some guy, and I wouldn't be surprised if either one of them hit 50 or someone else hit 50 as well. But I do think it's going to be a pretty robust year for players over 40 home runs, especially with guys complementing these new lineups with Josh Donaldson like the Twins and some of these other fits now. I think it's going to be a pretty severe year. So, RBIs. A tie between Pete Alonso and Bryce Harper for 111 RBIs each. Again, surrounded by a good lineup. I think Alonso will obviously see a drop in home runs, but I think he's going to see an increase in RBIs. So he's still going to be a pretty significant hitter. And Bryce Harper, I think he's going to follow. He had a solid year last year. Got to give it to him. He's considered one of the most overrated players in baseball. He had a pretty solid year, and I think he's going to have about 111 RBIs, 30-plus home runs. So that's generally standard production from Bryce Harper. But in the American League, somebody with new surroundings. It's Josh Donaldson, Minnesota Twins, 119 RBIs. Him back in with Nelson Cruz, and that other lineup is going to be pretty relentless. I think he's in a good spot to drive in a lot of runs. Batting average, familiar face as well. Christian Yelich from the Milwaukee Brewers, perennial MVP, but a 327 batting average. And on the American League, I think it's going to be one of my top 3 picks for the MVP. And if you look at my predictions for MVP and Cy Young, and they'll be down below as well. Yohan Moncada with a 338. I think he's going to win the batting title. One of the younger players to ever win a batting title. That lineup is going to be ridiculous. He's going to be surrounded by a lot of talent. have a lot of opportunities. Stolen bases, which I think is an underrated stat, and I think it's something that guys should be doing more often. Trey Turner from the Washington Nationals with 38. In the American League, tie. Tie between two guys. D. Gordon from the Mariners and Alberto Mondesi from the Kansas City Royals with about 40. I wouldn't be surprised if they go 50 and 60. I would like to see some players up in 50 or 60 again. That would be nice. So, that's the offense. Let's go to the pitching. My win leader in the National League, I'm going to be one of the favorites for the Cy Young, Walker Buehler with 20 wins. American League, I think we're going to have a tie between Mike Clevenger from the Cleveland Indians and Garrett Cole from the Yankees. 19 wins. Okay. Strikeouts. Some more familiar faces here. Again, Walker Buehler, but then the usual suspect, Max Scherzer, the strikeout machine. Both which I think they're going to be tied with 262 strikeouts. American League. Garrett Cole from the New York Yankees, 275. 326 was it was a killer year. I wouldn't be surprised if he approaches 300 again, but 275 I think is going to be. I think he'll have a little bit of an adjustment period in the Yankees with them. A little bit more home runs going out and stuff, so. But I still think he's going to be pretty dominant this year. ERA, another familiar face. A consistent low ERA guy, Jacob deGrom from the Mets, 2.67 ERA. And in the American League, a bounce-back year from a former Cy Young Award winner, Blake Snell from the Tampa Bay Rays, 2.89 ERA. Saves, one of the more popular trade candidates this offseason, Josh Hader from the Milwaukee Brewers, 38 saves. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets traded. If he gets traded to American League, it might change depending on who he's traded to. But for now, my American League save winner is going to be Aroldis Chapman from the Yankees with 39 saves. So, these are my stats. Let me know what you think. If you have statistical differences of your own, put them in the comments down below. Feedback, put them in the comments down below. I welcome it either way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay. Again, if you have suggestions, put them in the comments down below. And I also want to give a shout out to 360 Baseball. Take a look at it. It's a new and up-and-coming channel. It has some funky sports stuff and things like that. So if you enjoy some sports-related videos, cool content, take a look at that channel. Again, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And if you enjoy those videos, smash that thumbs up. Okay. Enjoy good health. Have a good week. And keep an eye out for my next couple of videos. Some of which are going to be the best bullpens. And a follow-up to my initial video before. It's going to be my 2020 predictions for standings for every division in both leagues based on all the moves that they've done this offseason. And I'll do a comparison from their 2019 record to their 2020 predicted record. So keep an eye out for that as well. Have a great week, everybody, and I will talk to you next time.